5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Underway!
Fucking go, boy! Go, skip this smoke on!
That was it, the Gran Fondo World Championships. Months of training, crashes, rebuilds, and all the work that went into getting here. It's hard to put into words what that start line means after everything leading up to it. I didn't win, not even close, but that's not really the point. I wanted to see how far I could go lining up against some of the best Masters riders in the world. In this episode, I'll take you through how it all came together. The travel, the prep, and finally the race itself. It starts back on Friday morning. The last calm moment before everything kicks off. The bike's packed, the coffee's half finished, and I'm already double checking the box for the 10th time. It's funny, all the training, the power numbers, the preparation, and it still comes down to whether your bike makes it onto the plane. The flight's short, but the nerves start early. Every racer knows that feeling when you're waiting at oversized baggage, hoping your bike isn't the one that never shows up. This time I got lucky, it rolls out last. A bit scuffed, but alive. We load up the car and head down the coast towards Lorne. Tomorrow, it's down to business. The closer you get to Lorne, the better it gets. The coast opens up, the light hits the water, and it's hard not to feel excited. After months of work, this is the part you imagine. Being here, with my family by my side, ready to see how it's all going to play out. This is probably not the best lighting for this, but I wanted you to see the view. It's just amazing out there. I've never been to the Surf Coast before, and I can't believe I haven't. This race is going to be pretty spectacular. Right, that's probably better. So, it's Saturday morning. It's the day before the race. Got in yesterday, got the bike out, all back together, nothing broken. There's a few maintenance things that I'm going to have to look into today. One of my brake lines didn't really enjoy the flight, so I'm going to have to see if I can get some tension back in there today. Otherwise, I think everything's okay. I'm going to use today to kind of get all the things done. So I've got to get in, get rego done. Got to try and find a mechanic for the brakes. This morning, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do some openers. I'm staying literally right behind the opening climb in Lorne, so I think I'll just pop down to the base of that. Other than that, I think it's just about fueling up, resting up, and making sure we're ready to go tomorrow. Alright, this is essentially the race start. So it's not too far for me to bomb down the hill, get here and line up in the morning. Cool. Alright, let's go and crush this opening climb and see what that feels like. Alright, well the good news is that delays are fake news for tomorrow, I think. It's cool. It's definitely not delay cool, so that's good. So my prescription this morning is race openers. I'll be honest, this is something I just have never understood. I believe the science backs it, but I can't help but err on the side of conserving energy. Surely, right? Anyway, we got 10-minute effort in zone 3, a couple of 2-minute efforts in zone 4, and then maybe 1 or 2 sprint.
I think it's just a wake-up call for the legs, right? This is a pretty special place to have a bike race. Too bad I'm going to be sucking air so hard by the time I'm at this spot tomorrow. At least I can enjoy a bit of it now. Okay, we're back. We got 40Ks done. It's much warmer back down here in Lorne. That descent was mad fun, and wow, that girl in front of me, she was fast. Time to go and get scrubbed up, get some clothes on, get down and do registration. Okay, let's pop into Mantra in Lorne and collect our rego pack. Numbers, timer chip, the whole shebang.
If you're registering, please have your O2 email ready with your race number.
Hey, good. 185.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck tomorrow.
Cheers, thank you so much. Is everything's in there?
Everything's in there,
Right,
yeah.
so I don't have to collect anything else?
That's it.
Easy, wonderful. Cool meeting Matilda from Bicycle Network there. She's been a big help for me in peaks. Well, that was super painless. Here we are, this is apparently everything that I need. I was anticipating that to take a very long time. Let's go and get some coffee. With the openers done and rego sorted, the rest of the day is pretty simple. Lorne is buzzing. You can really feel the excitement in the event village. One last stop at Shimano to get the brakes dialed. Another one of the 800 brake fluid top-ups they've no doubt done today. Then it's just rest and a good night's sleep before the race.
Rise and shine. I'm still waiting for the sun to come up, but the weather report seems like it's going to be cool. It's not going to be that cold of a day, but there's fairly high winds predicted, which is going to add a bit of wind chill, which I mean the feels like it's going to be probably closer to 11 degrees. I just hope it stays dry.
I'm in the pens now. Got about 15 minutes till we start. Pens filling up, playing around, ocean of green and gold. Bit of nervous energy every time the wind picks up a big gust. So we're going to see what that's like once we get up on there. Nice run into Steve this morning.
Good luck.
Cheers, mate.
Hang on tight.
Nice to get a little tip for over the top of the mountain. Let's do this thing.
Five, four, three, two, one, underway.
The bunch immediately strings right out. You can feel the cost of starting this far back. How deep am I going to have to go to get to the front? You can see riders already questioning it. Do you keep chasing or do you try and find a rhythm? There's only so long you can hold 400 watts before it starts to bite. The pressure's building, the pace, the corners, everyone's fighting for space. Then one rider misjudges a turn and ends up off the road, a reminder of how thin the margin in your legs. I start pushing through, defining the tempo I want for the climb ahead, while scanning the riders for people moving at my pace. Then I get the sign I'm looking for. I catch Warren. We raced Brisbane together and a few local road races. He's a strong rider, so being here with him tells me that I'm where I need to be. I take on the pacing and he's happy to roll through. Not long up the road, I see someone turning around. Looks like they've dropped a bottle. As I get closer, I realise I know them too. It's Brad Bannister, another Sydney rider, and a real chance to be the king of the mountain today. We're climbing at 4.6 watts per kilo. He's just picked up his bottle, and as he gets moving again, he lights us up like we're on a coffee ride. Happy to let him go, we crack on. A solid bunch now, everyone sharing the work and laying down the hurt.
Come on, guys, come on.
The further we get into the climb, the more riders from the earlier age group we start to see. It's a tough etiquette call. Everyone's locked in, chasing their own race.
I'm over, you're not in there. You're not in there, mate. You've already dropped.
We're almost there. Everyone's digging deep. The crowd's rallying. As we approach the summit, there's confidence we can catch back on. We're only 1 minute behind. With the climb behind us, you can feel the whole bunch exhale. We managed to drag a decent-sized group over the top. A brief chance to fuel up, take on water, and see who's made it. It doesn't take long for the intentions to be clear. We're motivated, we've got numbers, and the gap to the front is small. We hit Dean's Marsh, and the front's in front. Not long after, our bunch merges with a larger group, most of our age bracket and the one ahead. I spot Chris Miller in the mix, confirmation we're back on with the leaders. The pace settles for the next 10 kilometres. With such a big group, maybe a little complacency creeps in. I have a brief moment of panic chasing down a mechanical noise. The bunch kicks hard out of a corner and I'm nearly off the back. But then the tone changes. The front markers from the age group behind start rolling through. Everyone knows it's time to lift again. After rolling through the last feed zone, we hit the base of the second climb. Without a recon, this one's an unknown. I just know that it's got 2 peaks and the second half is steep. The hitters lift the tempo and the rest of us are left to work out how to react. Enter Rob, a Brisbane guy I recognise from the qualifier.
Fucking go, boy. Let's go, stitch this back in. This is the hardest climb, let's get through it.
He goes to the front and I jump straight onto his wheel. We start carving through the field, and by the second half we've made up almost 50 paces. This is where the first signs of cramping start to hit. But I know how selective this part of the course is going to be. If you lose touch here, it's race over. I'm sitting around about 50th. The next 30 riders are just up the road. Every time you think you're at the top, there's just a little more. I know I need to crest with the bunch. I can't afford to get dropped now. A few of us rally and somehow we claw back on. The bigger bunch drags us into the descent. I'm pretty sure there's still a group off the front, but together we're within striking distance. I just need to hold my own on the way down. As we pop out of the forest, the warning signs start to line up.
Hang on tight.
Steve's mention of the wind tunnel at the first clearing, and a rider already in the dirt on the side of the road. Perfectly on cue, I get hit by a gust. Speed drops 10k an hour. Another rider comes past, sees me drift across the road, and I watch him wrestle with it too. Moments later, a second gust, harder this time. My 60mm rims turn into sails, pushing me straight towards the gutter. I've got no choice. Another 10 disappears. With the 20k difference, the bunch is gone. No wheels left to hold. I can feel my race slipping away. Might as well smile for the camera. At the bottom, there's no one in sight. The race is gone. Now it's just about finishing strong enough not to slip any further back. A few riders bridge across and we form a small group. It's a real mix. Some from the age group ahead, some from the bigger guys are driving big blocks on the flats. I don't have that left in me, but I can hold second wind, take a bit more wind and still push over the rollers. Everyone's doing what they can and somehow it works. Along the way we collect a few extras, some stick, others drift. The bunch settles into a rhythm, each of us taking turns, just trying to hold it together. At 1 kilometre to go, the group comes alive again. A couple of early moves, I pick the wrong wheel and get boxed in. 200 to go, I give it a squeeze. Not much to gain, but the feeling of sprinting at the end of a race like this. The crowd, the speed, the sense of achievement. What a rush. Across the line in 69th. Happy with my performance, even if I wish I'd held the wheels on that descent.
Where did you guys get the gaps? So there's quick spots left on the bottom of the descent, and there's some racing on the left. Just guys pinging at little breaks coming back, little breaks coming back. We got away with 15 bucks. Yeah, we worked okay, but just the European guys are so tactical. Like, they so tactical. I just got schooled. Who won? The Danish guy, then the Slovenian, then the international pass.
I saw Brad dropped a bottle like about 2 k's into the first climb and did a U-turn to go back and get it.
Brad was splitting it up. He was absolutely.
But there's a heap of us that fell off the bunch on the descent. Like I just hit that wind pocket and I was like, yeah,
because we got a wing guys.
Yeah, I had to pump the brake.
Small bunch finish.
Well, you're a bit lighter than me, like I have to wait.
Good mate.
I'll take a selfie with you.
How was that bottle collection? Fine, mate.
Funny, you're going.
Right move though.
Around the course.
I was second guessing it, and then Chris was like, "Mate, you need to get the bottle higher rider."
This does a U-turn fuck me. I'm like,
Yes, Coyle, you turn.
hey, good job.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, well, that's a wrap. We made it. Whew. Got that power PR, so I'm happy about that. Didn't place as highly as I would have liked to have, but what are you going to do? Happy that I wasn't dropped on any of the climbs or any of the really hard sections. A little bit disappointed to be dropped on a descent, but you know, like safety first, right? So good to see the winner. Good to see Chris, good to see Brad, good to see Ryan. They all did really well, top 10s. Whew, I need to eat something.
That wraps up race weekend. Huge thanks to my family for making the trip and putting up with all of the chaos that comes along with it. And a big thank you to my partners, Insta360, whose cameras captured every part of the weekend. Links are in the description if you want to check it out. And also Height Cycling for all of the support in the lead up to this event and getting my bike back on the road multiple times. I'll be doing one more episode in the Road to World series where I dig into the details, the decisions, what worked and what I would change for next time. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. If you raced the championship, I'd love to hear how you went. And if you've got any tips for me on how I can improve my descending, please drop them in the comments below. Other than that, folks, until next time, see ya!